In a chilling twist that has reignited long-standing whispers about the private world of music mogul Sean Diddy, Combs' newly surfaced surveillance footage has dragged a disturbing past event back into the spotlight, one that many suspected but few could prove. Deep within the sleek walls of a luxury Los Angeles hotel, under layers of silence and secrecy, a violent encounter unfolded that now stands as the centerpiece of a high-profile federal trial. This isn't just a story about a celebrity scandal. It's a dark unraveling of a world shielded by fame, money, and influence. For years, rumors surrounded Diddy and his volatile relationship with singer Cassie Ventura, but no one had seen definitive proof. That changed when jurors were shown a surveillance video that sent a shiver through the courtroom. A video capturing a brutal assault that occurred behind closed doors but now exposed for all to witness. The incident in question took place in 2016, a year long buried beneath Diddy's empire of success. In the footage, Diddy can be seen forcefully kicking and dragging Cassie through a hotel hallway, her body limp, her resistance futile. What followed that moment, according to testimony, was a horror story masked in velvet and champagne. The twisted side of fame rarely seen by the public. Testimony from former hotel security director Israel Flores confirmed the footage's authenticity. Flores, now a Los Angeles police officer, revealed that he was the first to respond to the call of distress. What he encountered wasn't just a case of domestic violence. It was a chaotic scene riddled with psychological dominance, emotional torment, and unspoken fear. Flores testified that he immediately secured a copy of the surveillance footage, sensing that what he had witnessed was far beyond a mere lover's quarrel. But the video was only the beginning. Prosecutors then introduced a second witness whose testimony sent shockwaves across the courtroom. A male escort named Daniel Phillip. Phillip revealed a disturbing pattern of abuse, control, and sexual exploitation. Claimed he was hired multiple times to perform for Cassie under the watchful and directing eye of Diddy himself. According to Phillip, these encounters were not consensual in the way society understands consent. They were orchestrated, recorded, and psychologically coerced. He recounted how Diddy, when dissatisfied, would lash out physically, once throwing a bottle at Cassie and dragging her by the hair while she screamed. Phillip's testimony hinted at a deeper, more insidious structure, one that may resemble a network of control, manipulation, and compliance within Diddy's inner circle. He spoke of payments ranging from $700 to $6,000, and described a power dynamic where refusal wasn't an option. Each interaction chipped away at the illusion of glitz and glamour, exposing a sinister reality hiding behind public success. As the trial entered its second day, the prosecution began weaving these stories into a larger narrative, not just of individual abuse but of organized wrongdoing. They alleged that Diddy didn't act alone. Instead, they claimed his inner circle enabled his behavior, covering his tracks and ensuring silence. Family members, personal assistants, and longtime associates allegedly turned a blind eye, either out of fear or loyalty. Cassie Ventura, whose name has often been associated with Diddy's legacy, was scheduled to testify next, her voice, long muted, now positioned as a critical piece of the puzzle. Legal experts have suggested that her testimony could make or break the government's attempt to secure a racketeering conviction. But whether or not she can prove intent, pattern, and control beyond a reasonable doubt remains the biggest legal question in the case. Legal analyst David Seltzer weighed in on the gravity of Cassie's impending testimony, stating that while the emotional weight of her story is undeniable, federal court demands something more: precision, proof, and undeniable linkage to criminal enterprise. Domestic violence alone, he noted, doesn't qualify for racketeering. But if those incidents are part of a pattern used to maintain control over others and further illicit goals, then we're entering federal territory. The trial's emotional toll was evident. Even Diddy's children, including his daughters, reportedly left the courtroom multiple times during the most graphic parts of the testimony. Publicist for Diddy described him as optimistic, yet observers in the courtroom described a man grappling with a growing mountain of allegations. Some believe this is only the tip of the iceberg, that what's come to light in court barely scratches the surface of what's been hidden for decades. Outside the courthouse, singer Jaguar Wright made a brief but powerful statement, reminding onlookers that real people, survivors, are at the heart of these proceedings. "This isn't about fame," she said. "This is about control, trauma, and justice delayed." Though the media coverage has been intense, experts caution against drawing premature conclusions. "We're hearing everything secondhand," said Seltzer. "The public is being fed pieces, not the full picture. Until all the evidence is out, everything is speculation." Still, the implications are massive. Diddy, once considered an untouchable icon of the entertainment world, is now at the center of a federal investigation with far-reaching consequences. His brand, his legacy, and his future hang in the balance, all because of a few seconds of grainy surveillance footage and the courage of those who've decided to speak. The courtroom battle continues, and each day brings new revelations. But one thing is already clear: this trial is not just about one incident or even one victim. It's about decades of hidden torment, power unchecked, and secrets finally clawing their way into the light. Whether justice will be served remains to be seen. But what's undeniable is that the veil has been lifted. The illusion of perfection is shattered, and the world is now watching with open eyes and held breath, waiting for the verdict and for the truth to echo louder than the silence that once protected it.